Hi, thank you all for joining me and us today. This is Mike or MC Hotshot. I have Quisa J here with me again. What's your YouTube name again?
Underscore imperfect dot measures underscore.
All right, make sure you like and subscribe to her channel as well. You've seen her in the last episode. So please subscribe and like, comment, give us information. Um, Now, this video is more about the unveiling or unboxing of a build that I'm about to start. So I don't know if you all are familiar with it, but it's Sharp Brothers. Now, mind you, I am not. I don't know how to do it so it can show
Is it
correctly. Okay, so Sharp Brothers. I am not endorsing. I am not paid for anything. This is my personal preference, what I went with. So a little back story on this, right? When I first got into guns, I wanted a cool gun, but I didn't make cool gun money. So it was like, all right, I'll have to hold off on that for a while. So I was building, average builds. And when I say building, that mean I go online, I shop my upper, lower kits, my different parts, and just put them all together. Boom, I got a gun. So I came across one night I was up shopping. I do all my shopping at nighttime. Y'all hear me say that a lot. By the way, that is how all my money is spent nighttime shopping.
3 a.m.?
Um, when I should be asleep, get ready for work. So I was up shopping and I came across Sharp Brothers. I was like, oh, this look cool. So I was looking at the receivers and I came across the Sharp Brothers, the Hellbreaker. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yep, Hellbreaker. So I said, man, this is cool. So I watched videos. I looked at different, commentary, comments about it, and they're all like, "Oh, this is hands down a very good receiver to get, right? As far as appeal, as far as like being at the range, and someone's like, "Oh man, what is that? If you want attention, this is what you get," right? So I was up and I said, "Oh, let me get it." So I went online and I purchased it. Now, mind you, I haven't seen it for myself yet in person. So this is the unboxing of it. Um, she's going to give her input on it as
I'm
well.
excited.
I'll tell you. So when I went to the place where I had to do the transfer and a background, all that good stuff, um, the dude come from behind the counter and he was like, "Man, this is nice." And I was like, "Oh yeah." So it's like, "Yeah, man, this is probably like one of the best pieces I've seen come through here." So as he was talking, somebody else interjected. And he was like, "Oh man, I peeped it in the back." So I'm like, "Oh, y'all back there checking out my product, my merchandise and stuff that I bought. This is mine, not y'all." So, anyways, I don't know. They filled my head up, so I was like, "Okay, great." So I know it looks that good. To where there's like four people coming from behind the counter to talk to me and compliment it. And I was like, yeah, it better look nice because it does have a nice price tag on it, which give you a little background on that. So they're pretty much out of stock everywhere. I was able to find it in stock on cheaper than dirt, I believe it was. And they had a few of them, but because they're the only place that had a few of them, you know how supply and demand is, the price was up a little bit. So I was like, do I not purchase it now and try and wait until they get back into stock with other places that where they're like 240, 250?
It's
Um,
cheaper than dirt.
yeah, cheaper than dirt is the website. Or which if I do that, I'll run the risk of if cheaper than dirt run out, now I don't have any at all, right? So I was like, oh, I'll go ahead and spend an extra bucks to get it. And now, so far, without me seeing it and from them talking about it at the place where I picked it up from, I'm happy so far. So we'll see just how happy I am if it's validated when I set my eyes on it. Um, so here we go. The Sharp Bro, Hellbreaker, the receiver. And I want you all to tell me what you think if you have not purchased it yet or if you just seen it online, what you think. So I'm taking it out of the box, first time seeing it, and voila, this is it. Can you see it?
That's nice.
Can you see it? yeah, I like it. So actually, with me seeing this just reminded me. The guy said, he said, man, and the teeth, like they're sharp. They're like real. You could actually, like get something stuck on the teeth. And I was like, okay, so yeah. And now I'm seeing it. I really like it. Like, can
Look
you
at the
can you
teeth.
see that? Like, come on, man, that's cool, right? And I already have like this color scheme, where it's gonna look really nice. Which I'll bring more videos to you all about the build of this. But this is it. This is it.
Definitely it.
So this is the Sharp Brothers Hellbreaker receiver. Again, they are not paying me to endorse this. This is a personal preference I've been wanting for a few years now. Finally got the money, excuse me, to get it, and I like it. I really like it. What you
And what
think?
firearm is that going to be put on?
So I'm actually going to be building a 300 blackout. AR platform 300 blackout. And the reason why I'm building that is because the other, what, four, five ARs I've had built or put together, they all been the standard 223, 556 caliber AR. So I was in the range one day and this guy comes shooting next to us. And usually my guns are amongst like the loudest in the range, unless they have the people shooting in like high caliber 308s and those snipers and 50 cals. Other than that, I'm usually my guns are the loudest, right, and get the most attention. So this guy, he's in the back. He walks up with his backpack, the arm brace sticking out of the backpack. And I'm like, what he got in there? It can't be better than my little AR pistol that I have here. So he pull it out and he shoot the first shot, and I say, God dang it! Somebody is showing me out here. So I talked to the dude. It sounds so amazing when he was firing his 300 blackout pistol. And I pulled the dude to the side and said, hey, man, what is that? He was like, yeah, man, this is my 300 blackout. And he was giving me some details about it, which is a standard build. Now, the build that I'm doing here, as you can see, it's not going to be a standard build if this is already $300. I have another piece coming in tomorrow for it. Hundreds of dollars just for that piece when I normally pay less or around $100. So this is going to be a top grade build, at least to me. It's going to set me back a nice little penny. But what do you think?
I'm ready to see the finishings. That is pretty cool. I like that. I may have to do a build myself.
What you think about, like, what's the color scheme or how should I do it? I was thinking about doing the teeth, like do like some little blood or something, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, just make it look like really cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. I like that. Get into it.
Yeah, so let me know what you all think. I really like it. So my goal is to the Sharp Brothers. They have, it's like 4 or 5 of them. You have this one. You have the it looked like the little Spartan helmet one. They have another one that's like a Warthog. That's what it's called, the Warthog. And I believe there's one other one. I plan on buying all of them and just building different variations of AR with them. So this is my 300 blackout. I'll go ahead and drop a little seed. So the next one that I build would probably be the Warthog. And I'm planning on building a 50 cal, the 50 cal pistol. I've already been looking at the parts, even though I ain't finished with this yet. So that will be my next build. I'll tag you all in along the journey of this, and until we get to the finished product. If you like it, let me know what you think. Like, again, it's nice, man. This is detail. I'll be candid. On one of the websites where I seen it, I feel like you have to have color with this, because if you put the mag in there, it just looks like a solid
Hmm.
background with just the teeth etched in there, rather than it actually being like that space. I don't know how to explain it, for the teeth, and it looks so realistic.
Right.
So you have to have some type of color to that mag, to me, or color to the teeth, one or two. So
Sort
we'll
to send
see.
out.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, thank you for joining me
No
on this
problem.
unboxing. Look forward to this build, and you know got another video coming up where we'll talk more about builds and buying um, different firearms. So thank you all. Again, I am MC Hotshot Mike.
Lisa J
Quisa J. Follow her at
_ imperfect dot measures.
subscribe, comment, compliment,
Like.
even your negative reviews. Send them all. I like it all. Thank you.
Stay tuned.